It's Wednesday. You know what that means. It's time for Randy's Guitar Attic on YouTube. So sit back for the next hour and talk guitars and much, much more. So here's your host, Randy.
Oh boy. Thanks. Thank you. Why are you guys so loud? Oh, I know why. All right, so here we are. Mitchell, what's happening, man? Hey, what is happening, everybody? Welcome to another night of guitar talk and more here on Randy's Guitar Attic. It's going to be an exciting show, as always, for somebody. So, anyways, yeah, I actually was supposed to have somebody join me tonight, and once again, they backed out. I don't know why these people do this to me, but yeah, I was supposed to have the racing guy on tonight, but I guess he has a lot more stuff going on than just messing around with me on YouTube. So last week, I did not realize that we did not have guitar actually in the mix, all just acoustically. But let me know. Can you hear that? Does that sound like a normal guitar, or does that sound like it's coming through the mic? So you guys have to let me know, because I mean, I can hear it through the headphones, but that doesn't mean that I'm hearing it like it should be heard, with all the effects and all the other stuff that's on it. Actually just delay and a high gain amp. So you guys have to let me know about that. It sounds like strings. Really, you're not hearing the guitar. That is bizarre, because you guys should be hearing it. That right there should be just the volume. Very strange. I don't understand this. It is plugged straight into the mixer, and I don't know why it's not there. I can hear it through your headphones. Really? Yeah, isn't that weird? Let's follow them down. Feedback! Oh, well. Well, how about this? We just put the guitar down for a little bit. We'll bring it back up for a little bit. If I don't need to play it, it's going to sit there. Oh, that's really strange. Very strange. Hear it now? Besides the headphones? That's really strange. Very strange, my friends. Very strange. Yeah, that makes no sense to me at all. No routing on this thing, so I can't find out why it's not going the right way. I'll figure it out sooner or later. Maybe it's something to do with YouTube. Is it an analog mixer? No, it's actually it's a digital mixer. It actually is a Rode podcasting mixer, and it worked great. I mean, we had for weeks we had playing good guitar, but today we don't have guitar. So, oh well, no biggie. So tonight we're going to talk about a few different things. Did you guys see any of the NAMM videos? Did anybody see any of the stuff that was brought out, that rolled out this week from the NAMM show? And did you see anything that you liked? Did anything really that really like, oh my God, I've got to have one of those? Anything that you had to order? I didn't myself personally. I mean, it's hard for me. Okay, good. So, Brian, good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. Michelle is actually in here too. And Terry's in here all the way from up there in St. Augustine. Dee is in here. I already said hi to Mitchell. Erica's in here tonight. Hey, hey. Erica's here. Dun, dun, dun. Erica's one of our members, so he gets a special shout out. Nothing surprising to me, says D. I did like to see the new Nuno guitars. The Nuno guitars. So that was one of the guitars I did look at too. But the thing about the Nuno guitars, I mean, it's a stripe. Was that anything? Was that really anything that famous or that great? Let me turn this light. This light's going off again on me. I don't know why this. I have this whole sensor light and it just goes off for some reason. So, but yeah, the Nuno guitars, I looked at those. They look cool, but I mean, is it worth buying a Nuno if you already have one just because it has a stripe? Not to me. Not to me. But some people might. I mean, if you're a huge Nuno fan and you got to have every Nuno model that they make, I can definitely see going after it. But for me, no. It'll be another guitar that comes in the shop and I'll sell it. It's did not see anything I like. Trips is here. Trip is here. Yeah, I mean there wasn't a whole lot. The Michael Schenker Flying V, the custom shop Flying V, that was cool. I thought that was kind of a neat little thing that they did. I guess Dean really doesn't do anything anymore anyway, so I guess that's not a surprise that he went back to Gibson, but I'm still waiting to figure out what they're going to charge for that whole Michael Schenker Flying V. $25,000. Probably so. So, by the way, I did get new glasses. I went to the dollar store and got some glasses, and I think I can see everything. I don't have to get as far up on the screen as I normally do. So, Michelle, you'll be happy I did that. So, that's why I said I haven't even had to lean over here to go, what you guys, what does that say? Too funny? No. He can read the chat correctly. Please do not give me that much credit. Please, for God's sakes. No. Brian, I'm not that good yet. Let's see, Terry, I'm gassing for a new overdrive pedal, but can't really decide what I want. I was hoping NAMM would have something new. From what I understand, NAMM had a whole bunch of new pedals come out. I don't know what, but I know they had a whole lot. No more typing all caps. D, absolutely, no more. Michelle, well done on the new glasses. These cost me a whole $1.50. Yes, sirree, $1.50 over that Dollar Tree. He is still working on reading the chat correctly, but he is getting better. I watch a lot of live streams from a lot of different creators on here. I don't think I've seen anybody ever read every chat correctly. I had a guy I was watching. This is how sick I am with the cruise ships. You guys know I like to cruise, and got 110 days left. But I was watching a live stream that they were doing from Port Canaveral, and the ships going out and stuff. And this guy kept going. He was reading this chat. He kept going, the Disney Adventure. And it wasn't the Disney Adventure that was getting ready to come out, it actually was the Adventure of the Seas, which is a Royal Caribbean ship. And he kept thinking reading this whole thing. This guy was saying the Adventure of the Seas, and he kept saying the Disney Adventures of the Seas. I'm like, I guess he's not reading correctly, because it said Oasis, the RC Adventure of the Seas on there, but he didn't see that. So anyways, and he wouldn't admit he did it wrong. His wife even called him out and said, "No, honey, you're reading it wrong." He said, "No, I'm not. I got it right." It's like, "No, honey, you didn't get it right." So that is bizarre. I'm seeing stuff coming through the other channel for the guitar, but there's nothing going out. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the guitar thing. Do you have any opinion on the Walrus pedals? I picked up a delay and a reverse reverb, and they are fantastic. Actually, I've got two of those that I actually have in my box to go to Orlando. I have a Juliana and a EOS, I think it is. Those are the two I have. Everything I've heard from Walrus has been good, so I can't say anything bad. So I'm going to agree with you. They are fantastic pedals. So yeah, Michelle, people do not pay attention sometimes. Yes. Check out the Shark Guitars, new at NAMM this year. Dweezil Zappa did a video on them. I saw that video pop up. I did not watch it, so I don't know anything about them, other than I saw the video of him talking about it. But just a thumbnail, so that's all I saw. So I don't know enough about him, about that particular guitar to sorry again. Getting up too early just kills me. I definitely will watch it. I will after I get done with all my stuff. We have the Orlando Guitar Show coming up this weekend. I know Margaret asked about that last week, so I'll wait a little while until I get into everything about the Orlando Guitar Show, until maybe she shows up, and then we'll talk about the Orlando show. So yeah, NAMM, I didn't see anything that really I had to get. There's nothing. I saw the new Ibanez guitars. They were nice. That they were nice. That's all I'll say. They look nice. It is really hard. Watch it and discuss next week. Okay, I will try to do that. Gave you a shout out to CFG for the strap recommendations. They asked me to post a link to last week's live stream, which I did. Curious if they contacted you. They did not. Maybe I need to reach out to them, and maybe they'll hook me up. I would love to endorse their product. I would. I mean, I already have two of their straps on a couple of my guitars, but I'd love to put another one in there. I like their product, CFG guitar straps. I know they have other products as well. I haven't tried those out. I'd like to try those out as well. I know they do wirelesses and stuff like that. That I could definitely get into. But Trips, I will definitely try to reach out to them about that, because like I said, I like their straps. I mean, they have made my life a lot better. Trust me, running around stage for over an hour, especially when the old towel. Oh gosh, guys, I'm sorry about it. I don't know why I'm so tired. Well, yeah, I do. Get up early. But yeah, I will definitely check them out. I just did last week, and we did Traders in New Smyrna, and we played 3 1-hour sets, and it's on hard. They don't have, the thing about a lot of clubs, I don't know about you guys, but when you go see a band or when you play, how many of these places actually have stages? Or are they putting on a piece of concrete or tile, whatever, or carpet off in the corner somewhere, or just wherever? I mean, like Traders, we were on the dancing tiles of linoleum, as I call them. What time did you get up today? Probably not as early as you did, Michelle. That's all I'll say. But it's early enough. Have hot chocolate at your booth in Orlando, and it will be packed with customers buying or trying to get warm this weekend. Mitchell, Flash Flood will have the coffee. I will let them have that honor because it seems like Alex puts out the hot coffee, and it's nothing but other dealers coming up to get the coffee. I don't want all the other dealers in my booth to get chocolate. Damned. Look, I have no guitar. How am I going to play Slayer? No guitar tonight. Pog, have you sold and Epiphone this week? Any Epiphones this week? Have I sold any Epiphones this week? No, I have not sold any Epiphones this week. The Epiphones have not sold. I thought I was going to sell one. I thought my Billy Joe Armstrong was going to sell today. And actually, I had an SG that I thought was going to sell, but nope. Once again, well, we did talk about I did sell some Epiphones, but I thought I was going to sell those two today. And the Billy Joe Armstrong thing this guy, I don't know. Sometimes you just have customers where you just kind of go, okay. Part of the retail world. So, but what else so you guys no one came back and told me what about stages. Are people playing on linoleum, or do clubs actually have stages where you're at, or do they not have stages? Or are you playing on carpet or linoleum, or what do you play on where you're at? Or what do you see bands when you go out and see a band? Are they playing on a stage, or are they playing on the floor? Are they an afterthought? Eric, you have stages in Syracuse. Huh. I wish more places had stages. I really do. By the way, thank you, Eric, for the comment. Oh, boy. Do we have any first timers in here tonight? Who's new? Anybody out there that's watching that is not commenting? Is Gary out there tonight? Gary, my buddy Gary watches this. I know he sits back and does it. My buddy Bob, there's a guy Bob that I know watches from afar. People play backstage now, and then they play backstage and stream it to YouTube. Okay. Oh, by the way, we have 19 people in here. We only have 13 likes. Please, there's a thumbs up thing. Hit it. We have to catch up. We don't like being behind. We're at 13. If you're new to the channel, it's part of the rule. If you're watching the video, you got to hit the thumbs up. And I know there's somebody out there going, well, actually, no, you all hit it. Awesome. Trust me, all those whenever you watch a creator on here, if you like their product, please hit the thumbs up for them because it does help them. It kind of promotes the algorithm to recommend their videos to other people so they see them. That's what we all do here. We're trying to get recommended to other people. So we will pick up subscribers and more people that will get to find out about us. And am I on a PC? Yeah, I'm on a laptop. I'm on a MacBook. That's what I'm. The PC is over there. I use my PC for racing. See my racing chair back here? That's my racing chair. So I actually race on iRacing. I haven't done it not in a while, but I do that every now and then. Thinking of bringing my Maestro EP3 Echoplex to Orlando. Been recapped and service. Any idea if they are selling? I would say, yeah, there's probably a market for those to somebody. And if you are coming to Orlando, please, trips come by, come over to the booth. I should be if I mean I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure they're going to stick me right to the left. If you come in the door, you go to your left, you'll see where they have a sign up for the guitar, the giveaway, and they'll have some vintage guitar magazines to give away. And you go just right next to that. I am right there. I should be right there. That's usually where they stick me. Come by, say hi. I will tell you exactly where to go to take that Echoplex and get rid of it. We need to see the iRacing setup. Oh boy, I can't get back there. I mean, all I can do is turn the camera a little bit. You see the screen? You see Jeff Gordon's head back there? Yeah, and actually, if you look up there, you guys see, can you see the Daytonas? You can't see the cars, but there's actually a bank up there of racing cars. I have a bank that I had built, so it looks like the Daytona racetrack. So, but there's an iRacing wheel. There's a wheel, and there's some pedals down there. Some, Fanatec stuff. Nice little rig. I won some races, lost a lot. So, go search and type sound settings and look at the input output section. Select the board instead of the MacBook. I did that. I actually did that. And that's actually been done. That's why you can still hear this. Can you hear me tapping on this, guys? Of course you can. It's something to do with this, the input and the output. And the crazy thing is, so you can hear the guitar going through my headphones. Why it's not being sent to the MacBook, I don't know. It used to be, but it's not. It's not now. It's coming through your laptop mic. What? No, there's no way. Really? Let's see here. You can't. No, I don't think you can. That is bizarre. Yeah, I see that. Let's see if I can do this. I'm going to try to fix this on the fly, guys. All right? Bear with me. Let's see here. I'm going to go to my settings here and look at what I got here. And this is, it's pretty wild. It's not, it is not letting me grab the mic, and I know why. I do know why. That's the camera. That's over here. Let's go to settings. Let's try this. We're going to see if we can get it over here. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to figure out why I don't have a guitar. Actually, very strange. Yeah, I don't know. I think what happened was, see, I had originally set up another stream that was supposed to go out, and for some reason it did not go out. And I must have missed my setting to turn on the board. So, oh boy. Let's see here. I'm gonna keep messing with this because this actually bothers me that I don't have the whole thing. This is I've gone to let's see here. It's crazy, guys. I don't. It will let me switch everything, the camera, all that stuff, but not the sound coming in. I'm pissed. I tell you, I'm pissed. I almost want to go ahead and start over. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. You hear me now, though. You didn't hear me before. Now I do, yes. Yeah, because I was like messing with the stuff, but yeah, it's you probably hear that. That's really loud. Yeah. Oh well. Okay, fine's all right. Okay, good. It's fine. You just no guitar tonight. So you have to just listen to me talk and no playing the guitar. Well, I could actually do this. Hold on. By the way, I changed the strings in 2020, by the way. 8/1 of 2020. That's the last time I changed the strings in this guitar. All right, there we go. Break out the acoustic, exactly. Mustang Sally. All right, so now we got an acoustic. All right, we're all good now. All right. Yeah, now it's Randy's Guitar Attic Live. Exactly. All right, so other stuff I was going to talk about too. Actually, kind of goes with the can't play too much Slayer on that. No Slayer on the acoustic. Although talking about that, me and my duo partner Bill, when we play our acoustics, we play just about anything on the acoustics. If somebody requests it, we're gonna play it. If somebody comes up and goes, "Hey, do y'all play pour some sugar on me?" We'll play it. It doesn't really matter, It really doesn't matter. They're all just their guitars. That's the way we look at it. They both have 6 strings, the electric or the acoustic. But yeah, what was I was going to talk about this with you guys. A lot of heavy rock songs are written on acoustics. Yeah, they actually are. Thank you for that comment, Eric. Everybody's asking, why is Eric getting all this special treatment with the cheers and stuff? Eric is a member. So the members, I had to figure out something to do for the members. So when you guys come on as a member, I give you some special treatment. So if you're not a member, I guess you get the I know you guys are subs. Everybody else is usually a sub or whatever, but the members that part of the club. I think he's are you a shredder or a rock star? I can't remember. I can't remember how I set those things up. Um, you can either be a shredder or a rock star. So you could play Slayer without high gain. It would sound like yeah. So everybody in here, I guess. So I asked earlier if everybody was in here that was actually, I mean, is everybody new? Is everybody? I guess everybody's regulars. We don't have any newbies in here tonight. So that's one thing I asked about. Casey, is that an A6 Ultra? Just picked one up last week. Still getting used to the neck. Okay, so it's just a regular A6. This is an old one. So one thing I'll tell you about the old A6s. The old A6s are different than the newer ones. So these have a Jackson style neck. It's a really thin neck. It's a really cool neck. I mean, I like the way this thing feels. It doesn't feel like any other acoustic. Hey, Steph is here. Hey. No, just Steph with Wises. Okay. All right, Wises. So, anyways, yeah, what I was going to ask or talk to everybody about, it's kind of performance type and things. Let me see what my notes were. Yeah, this is a question I get a lot, and I kind of brought this up because I had a buddy of mine that he kind of despises people like me and some like my bandmates and some other people that I know that kind of do the same thing as me. So he was like, I don't know how it is, you guys, like, you don't practice. You just go out and play these songs. Yeah. But you don't get together and play with your guys ever. No, we don't. He's like, well, how can you do that? That's, how can you get the songs to sound good if you don't practice them? Well, there's so many backing tracks, and I'll explain to him. There's so many backing tracks out there that anybody that you can go online on any like YouTube, and there's hundreds, thousands of songs out there that don't have guitar or bass or drums or whatever you don't need to play with, right? So I can go on there. Like I had to learn, what were the last couple? I learned Come Down, and I learned Machine Head by Bush. So I went on, grabbed the backing track, and it. Okay, the other one, starts out with. It's a bass line. And my guitar part goes. So those are the parts for that guitar. And then like come down the other parts. All right, so that you have the stuff to work with if you've never played these songs. Now there, like with that song, there's a long intro, and the intro, not everybody does the same, whole, intro as long. I think we do it like 16 measures, and then we go on. But we kind of like we look at each other because it's like it's going, he's going, and I'm like, I go. And then when I start doing that, drummer kicks in, and then I start doing that part. And that's kind of the hardest thing of the whole song. The rest of the song, we play exactly like the way that it is on the record and just go on as it is. So how is that really any different than playing with your bandmates in practice? I'm still playing the parts, and just like my other bandmates, the same thing. They're going in, and the drummer actually has a track. He puts the headphones on, he sits in his house, and he plays with it and does the same thing. They all have a click going on, and you just listen to click. If you want to play with a click, you can. For a drummer, you definitely would have to play with a click to kind of go make it go through and be on time. What do we have here? Dick Dale bass line. I guess so. And yes, it is years of practice. It has a lot to do with that, I'm sure. What else we have? Tell them Elon Musk beams it to the East band members' brain while they are home via his new brain chip. It is required of all band members. That's what. Yes, the guitar show is this weekend, Steph. Steph was a member. Gets a big shout out. Yeah, so okay, so yeah, we're 38 minutes into this thing. And we'll start talking about the guitar show here shortly. So do you frown upon people if they don't practice with their bandmates during, to learn new songs? Is that a taboo thing, or is it fine for somebody like me who, my bandmates live almost 2 hours from here? There is no practice. I'm not going to drive 2 hours to go practice with them. Margie, yay, Margie's here. And Margie, I actually talked about you earlier. I said I wasn't going to talk about the Orlando Guitar Show until Margie got here. So you got special treatment today. I think the performance is all that matters. And I would say, Michelle, that the songs went over very well, and I would not say anybody could ever tell that we had never played these songs before. Years of performing may be more important. I have been practicing for years and would fall to pieces on stage. Yeah, remember we talked about the aluminum neck last week? Yeah, you guys remember that, right? Okay, so Steph was he was the one that actually was the one who had the aluminum necks. I bought the aluminum necks from him, or got them from him. I don't remember how it worked out with that whole thing, but we got them from him, and like I said, they were okay. One, I believe, had an issue. The other one did not. One didn't fit for some reason. I don't know what it was. Here goes the cap. God forbid I spill this on the floor. My wife will kill me. Probably not. The dog will probably just lick it up. A cover band's gig is their practice. They just happen to get paid to practice. A lot of it is that. Yeah, a lot of it happens to be that. I avoid practice conflicts, only break out in practices. On stage, we are usually cool. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. Yeah, we like I said, we live way too far from each other for us to actually get together and do the whole practice thing. So it's know the song when you get on stage. So yeah, my buddy, he just doesn't get that. But I will say I've been doing this a lot longer than he has. So that has something to do with it. He's been doing it a long time, but not at the level that I have been doing it. I've been doing it a long time. And oh, by the way, you guys, I talked to you guys last week about the remember the club. I said this one club was talking about, well, we're going to cut your pay if you don't meet the numbers. I have talked to the guy that does all that, and we're not going to lose our numbers. We're good. Our numbers were good. Hey everyone, Eddie Trunk can't stand Steel Panther. What band did Eddie Trunk ever play in? You know, I don't get that whole thing. Am I going to play anything? I can play. What do you want to hear? If you're new to this, Fate, we do a lot of talking. We play the skin flute. Hold on, I'm looking for mine. No. Cubstone, if you're used to playing sitting down, you'll find standing up is different game. Blues? Really? Slow blues or fast blues? Okay, there's the blues. Cinderella. I cannot remember the song. I have to think about that stuff. I have to think about that. I've done that. We've done that on the show. I think I played the Save Me on the show before. I've actually played that. And yeah, Cinderella actually plays a blues song. There's Tom Kiefer does. Sitting up and standing up thing, it's funny. I play a lot better sitting down on some stuff. I do. But there are other things I actually play a lot better standing up. Call me weird. It's funny. We do our acoustic duo, and we will sit down. And I see a lot of times I notice a lot of times I'm slouching. I'm like letting my legs go down straight, so I'm actually still standing. So I don't know. I just kind of like the whole standing up thing. I think better. God, that's good. Oh, it was the wrong song. Yes, yes. EVH's birthday was a couple days ago. Yeah. If he was still alive, it would have been his birthday, but unfortunately, he has passed on. And we have to remember that God, what a loss. That sucks. EVH was the king. Yeah, he definitely was a king for sure. He's definitely one of the all-time greats. How did you like that Canadian acoustic? Or how do I like this thing? Oh, it's good. I love this guitar. It's a great guitar. I don't play this one live anymore. I actually use my I have a couple Fender Acoustasonics I use. I like them a little better. Yeah, drugs did mess with him a lot. Drug and alcohol. He was definitely had some issues, and I'm sure that little coin pick thing didn't help him. You know, even though I think he said it didn't have anything to do with his cancer, but I don't know. I can't see how that didn't. You know, I know there's many other people that say the same thing as I do. But hey, we got 24 thumbs up, so we're doing good. We're doing really good. So if you're new to the channel, please hit the thumbs up, and help us out. And if you'd like to join, please hit the like and subscribe button, and subscribe, become part of the channel. We have the Orlando Guitar Show coming up this weekend. That's right, it is coming up this weekend. We will be out there in full force, and we will be buying, selling, and trading guitars. We've got some new stuff that we're going to take out there. We've got a 57 reissue Strat that we picked up recently. We're going to take that out, and it's an older one, so it's not one of the new AVNs. It's an actual older one that they actually just called them 57 Strats. We have that. We have what else do we have? Oh, we have a 1963 Guild Starfire 2. We have that going out. We have an interesting guitar, pretty common though. We picked up a Fender Mexican Squire. You guys remember those? Squires actually were made by Mexico at one point. We actually have one of those. We're going to take. Not going to be a whole lot of money. It's a cheap guitar, but still interesting to me for some odd reason. We have our 59 Murphy aged Les Paul. We're going to have that out of the show as well. We're going to what else? I'm trying to think of all this stuff. I put a 1959 Silvertone. We're going to bring that out. That's unusual. We actually had a old Craftsman, which was, if you're not familiar with old Craftsman are these guitars made for Siegel department stores, which were a long time ago. So they actually had their own guitars, and Siegel department stores, not Siegel guitars, but Siegel department stores, or Spiegel, excuse me, I won't say Siegel, Spiegel department stores. That was before I was born, by the way. So I kind of have to remember that as well. Spiegel department stores actually had they had their own guitars, and their guitars are actually made by like all kinds of American makers. Gibson was even one of them. They actually made guitars for them. But I actually got one of their guitars, and it was not in the great shape. It had definitely been played. It had some little issues with it. But it did have a nice Bigsby tremolo on it. Everything did work. And I got that. And I was going to take it to the guitar show. I didn't know I was going to already get people coming into the shop for the guitar show and trying to catch stuff before it goes to the show. And I have had a couple of people come in today. Actually, I had a couple of people come in today saying, "Hey, you're going to be at the guitar show." And I said, "Yeah, well, I'm here." This guy was actually from Sweden. And I was telling him, I said, my band was actually popular in Sweden. It's the only place we were actually popular was in Sweden. And he thought it was kind of funny, but he he actually asked me what I had, and I said, "Well, I have a couple things here." And he bought the old Craftsman, and then he bought I had a 1950 BR6 lap steel from Gibson, and he bought that as well. So we've already sold stuff prior to the show for the show, which is great. Will you have any shirts? I will have shirts at the show. Yes, we will have the guitar shirts. Yes. What else? What else we have here? Okay, Brian has, are you still sitting on that pink Hamer guitar I see in your old store videos? Yeah, we actually, I'm glad you said that. I think that will be added to the list of guitars that goes to the show. Hopefully we will, we'll probably mark the price down on that thing. We'll have to bring it down a little bit, I guess. No camera on stuff. Any juniors? Yes, that's another one. We will have a junior. We will have I have an MJT. It's an actual Gibson. It's a Gibson Les Paul Junior that was sent to MJT, and they aged it. It's very cool. Very, very cool. So that's one of the ones that will be going to the show as well. So what else do we have in there? I'm trying to think. We have the 65 Jazzmaster. It's going to go. The 59 ES330 will be going. 91 PRS will be going. I'm trying to think. The 64 Duosonic. A couple American Strats. A nice Les Paul Standard flame top. That's going to go. A Slash Les Paul will be there. We have that. Seth's Future ESP. I don't know. We'll see there. Maybe one will pop up in the booth. We'll see if maybe we'll find one on Friday and put it in there. Is the junior a single cut or a double? It is a single cut. So we'll definitely have some cool stuff in the booth. Steph got it. Yes, the Ballad of Jane. I need to learn My Michelle for Michelle. I need to learn that. Or is it Me Michelle or My? There's a song about Michelle. I think it's My Michelle. I have to learn that. I have to look it up. I don't know if I can't remember who it was by though. That's funny. I don't remember who it was by. So we'll have, yeah. So if you are coming to My Michelle, is it the Beatles or who did that? My Michelle. GNR did My Michelle? Really? The Beatles. Yeah, Margaret says the Beatles. Really? So it's both. Both did it. Both GNR and the Beatles both did it. Which version should I learn? Which one should I learn, guys? I have to sit down and learn whichever version of the My Michelle. What is the one? Fly High, Michelle. Absolutely. That's the one I was really thinking is Fly High. Was that? That is amazing. I actually remember that song. Fly high, Michelle. I can't believe it. Enough's Enough. I remember that. I used to love those guys. They were like one of my favorite bands back in the day. I don't know why. Chips Enough actually was a really good friend of one of my old bandmates. He lived in Chicago. I actually played with Enough's Enough at one point. So, what else you got here? Learn the Beatles version. Okay. I'll try to listen to that. Let's see. Can I? Let me tell my assistant. Remember me? Remember me? No. Please remind me on Tuesday next week to listen to the Beatles' My Michelle. Thank you.
Okay, I've added listen to the Beatles' My Michelle for Tuesday.
People actually reaching out to me telling me they have recently acquired a certain guitar. Would I be interested? Yeah, so that's my assistant. I actually asked Suri to remind me of doing things because otherwise I will forget. I actually have it. There I go, yawning again. Actually have it telling me when my gigs are as well, because otherwise I will forget that I actually have a gig to play. I've had it going on all week, telling me I have to do a guitar show. If you believe that, you also will believe I have a nice piece of property that's very warm in Florida right now. By the way, I know everybody is dealing with this cold. We actually, and by the grace of God, he said, Randy, I would really like you to do this guitar show coming up this weekend. You really need to do that guitar show. And thank God that guitar show is this weekend, because we are supposed to have temperatures as low as 24 degrees in Orlando this weekend, and wind chills in the teens, or low, actually below teen. I saw one report said wind chills could be like 9 to 8 degrees. For us in Florida, that's death. We don't do that. And I was supposed to actually play out this Saturday night with my band, but I have a guitar show, and guitar shows come first. And I got a sub. So the sub is going to freeze to death with them. I'm going to be in a nice warm convention place selling guitars while they're playing. No, they actually play at night, so it's going to be even worse. 4 degrees up here in Cincy, or central New York. God, no thanks. Oh my God, that would be so cold for you. Yes, it would be. That's a Maine winter heat wave. I love it when you guys come on and tell me that it's a heat wave. Oh my goodness, that is hilarious. Yeah, it's not a heat wave for me. It's, I mean, Steph, you know as well as I do. You're down there in Titusville. Terry, I mean, he's up there in St. Augustine. All of us are down here going, oh my God, it's going to be 24 degrees. I think where Terry is in St. Augustine, it's going to be even colder than that. And I think Steph, he's in Titusville, so it will be a little warmer for him, but not much. He might be 25 because it's Margaret. Margaret's out there in the middle of the state. I know she's already been experiencing the colder weather than we are. I mean, because it's been like right now, let's see, what is it? It's 44 outside here right now. It's supposed to go down to like 38 tonight. But I know Margaret out there where she's at, it'll be 30 or something like that where she's at, right? Am I correct? It's supposed to be 30 tonight out there. I am looking forward to the 20s again. Steph, you were correct about I hate it when it gets below 70. Yes. Yeah, freezing. Yeah, I actually have covered all my plants and all this stuff. We actually have been turning the pipes on to run the leaking and the whole 9 yards, the dripping and all that, whatever you call it. I'd come down this weekend if I could and wear my flip-flops and at 24 degrees. Oh yeah, I hear you. It's 5 degrees here. Oh my God, Michelle. I moved to Florida from Illinois in 92. It's been cold here before, but not as bad as the Midwest. No, it's not. I agree. It is definitely not. Brian, you with the flip-flops. I have to tell you about a buddy of mine. He moved here from Detroit. He's from Michigan. So this guy likes to, he's one of these guys, you can only take a little bit, a lot, not a lot of them. You can take a little bit. He used to say, when I was up in Detroit, I'd be shoveling snow, my flip-flops and my shorts and tank top. This guy's a buff guy. So he's a big buff guy. So I'd say, okay, good for you, man. Really good for you. You rock it, dude. Yeah, this cold weather we got here, this nothing. It's a different cold than we had up in Michigan. It's cold. It's always cold. Too thin-blooded. It's we're definitely not hot-blooded by any means. There are maniacs up here who wear shorts year-round. Are you really kidding me? Really? Oh my God. 10 degrees in the northern Illinois. Now, burr. See? Finally some doc. Talking. I'd be barbecuing the lizards dropping from the trees at 24 degrees. They actually, I saw a thing, and I don't know if this is true or not, but off the coast, we have the Bahamas. And they said this cold wave could reach into the Bahamas. And I could see this in like Freeport or Bimini or something like that, where those iguanas are pretty prevalent. They're around the island pretty big, pretty good bit. And we do have them quite a bit in South Florida. There are actually just quite a few of them down there. Could you imagine getting off a cruise ship in Bimini or Freeport and just walking, minding your own business, and all of a sudden, bap! One of these iguanas fall out of the tree and hit you. You go, what the hell was that? I didn't come to the Bahamas to be hit by a freaking iguana. Oh my God. Yeah, cold is cold. I'll tell you what, cold is cold. I used to work with guys that wore shorts in the winter. They were white guys, all black, and Hispanic guys were always freezing. Lewis, are these guys you're saying that were they like, because I did see a guy this morning. It was 30 something this morning. I saw a guy riding a 3-wheel bike who weighed probably 300 pounds in a pair of shorts and a t-shirt. And he's, morning, how you doing? It's like, you're an idiot. Colt said he was in Sebastian and said that they were all over down there. The iguanas, I played down there quite a bit. I don't think I've ever seen them down there, but that doesn't mean that they're not down there. I just haven't seen them. Shredding fun. Nords have resistance to cold. Okay. I don't know. What are Nords? Northerns? I don't know. Trips cold in Florida, but I guarantee there are Canadians swimming in Orlando this weekend. You are so funny about that. I will tell you this. I had 3 people come in this morning from Ottawa. Guess what they said they were going to do? It was cold this morning. Like I said, it was in the 30s. Yeah, so I think we're going to go down to the beach, and probably go for a swim later on today. The water should be good, I went, with no wetsuit? No, we don't need a wetsuit. The water's got to be fine. It's going to be good. This is not cold to us. Back home, it's minus degrees. I went, really? Yeah. And they were wearing short, jeans and not tank tops, but t-shirts. So yeah. 300 pounds is a lot of built-in insulation. Exactly, Lewis. Exactly. Shredding, it's in reference to the previous comment. Oh, that's all a little joke. Okay, I get it now. What is it? Surf. I don't know what that is. SIRF? Do you mean surf? Ha! The Canucks probably still wearing Speedos too. They probably are on some cruise ship, I'm sure. My daughter is trying to get me to move to Florida. I'm worried about the hurricanes. You should be. 24 degrees. We have a beach party up here at that temperature. Those Canadians weren't lying. Oh gosh, I cannot believe that's funny. So should you be worried about moving to Florida about hurricanes? I will say this. I had a guy yesterday come in. Here's another person that came in from way far away. He's from Germany. Really nice guy. And he said that he's a physicist. I guess that's how you say it. And they build like solar tiles and stuff like that. He's all into that. He's, windmills and solar tiles and stuff like, the solar thing. And I said, well, those are really good if you live somewhere in maybe the Midwest or something like that. They don't work here in Florida. They do work, but we have these things called hurricanes that come through, and they love to take those things off the roof and throw them down the road for, 40 yards or however far. And he goes, the winds are that strong for hurricanes? I went, yeah, just a little bit. So solar, I don't know. Yeah, hurricanes are no joke, Trips. They are no, people just, they think that, these hurricanes are just a little wind and a little rain and they just blow the palm fronds around. No, they do not. They take banks and throw them against the wall and say, here, this bank doesn't belong here. This should be at the end of the plaza, Best surfing though in the wintertime. Yeah, it is really good surfing. If in the wintertime and the hurricanes, actually, yeah, we get the best waves during those two seasons because we get these northeasters coming through here and they make really good waves for that. But the hurricanes, man, get some really good waves. It's not the hurricanes you have to watch out for. It's the insurance companies. Oh, do not get me started with their insurance companies. You have no idea, Terry, what's going on. One day you come in the shop, I will tell you about my insurance company. My problems with them. Oh God. Our solar panels are covered with snow for 4 months a year. Useless. Another, yes, exactly. That's another thing. So you guys have solar panels up there and they get covered. They're not good. This is like here. They're no good because they get blown off the houses and down the road they go. Casey gives a new meaning to term anchor store. Yes. Legal extortion. Yes, I believe that is kind of a thing that we deal with the insurance companies. Goes. Yeah, it's a wild word. Exactly. Godin guitar. Yes, it is a Godin guitar. It's a Godin A6, an older one. Yeah, Cat. It's kind of funny. You look at a guy like me and you go, this guy only knows heavy metal. That's all he knows. And you would be wrong. Very, very wrong. Never judge a book by its cover. I have that all the time. I have a guy came in yesterday with a Jackson Randy Rose Dayglow fire engine red, whatever. Super red. And he goes, hey, this is right up your alley. And I went, who? He goes, you. I went, me? I don't play that. He goes, you wouldn't play this guitar? No, I would not play the guitar. And he was kind of shocked that I actually said that I would not play that type of guitar. Oh, he plays his Slayer. That guy might play all Slayer, not me. You have to know those type of songs for the girls in the crowd. Yes, I do. I have to know all these girls. It's just like earlier I was playing the Mustang Sally. Yeah, you gotta know all that stuff. You know, just like the same key. All that fun stuff. Or I had long hair in high school, and everyone kept asking me if I knew where to get weed. I'd tell them I don't smoke, but they never believed me. You know, that is funny, Lewis. I have to tell you a funny story. So I met George Benson years ago. Got backstage. I'm cruising around backstage and, you know, talking to Earl Klugh, because Earl Klugh actually played guitar with George Benson back then. And George Benson walks up and he goes, "Hey, how you doing?" I said, "Good, man. Nice to see you." And I said, "You play great. Awesome. Love hearing you play." He goes, "You got any weed?" It's like, "No, I don't smoke." He goes, "Really?" I went, "No, I don't smoke." "You got any drugs?" "No, I don't do drugs either." "Really?" "No, no drugs." No weed. Then I meet Kim Simmons from Savoy Brown. Actually became pretty good friends with Kim, played golf and stuff with him. Kim, first time I met him. "Hey, man, got any drugs?" "No, I don't do drugs." "Really?" "Yeah, man, don't do drugs." "Really?" "Yeah, man, no drugs." "Oh, okay." So this is the type of stuff, you know, having long hair and you know, being this way, you know, my whole life, long hair and having colored hair, people automatically assume that I'm a drug addict. I don't even smoke cigarettes. I don't even drink. I am completely straight. I am straight edge. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to disappoint my fan club out there that thinks I'm like, oh man, I'm so messed up. Oh my god. Look, oh my god. I'm pretty sure the coats on the coat rack are moving. No, I'm not that guy. Sorry. I hate to disappoint some people. I saw George and Earl in Detroit during their collaboration tour. Oh, really? Cool. Was it okay? That must have been probably the same one tour I saw years ago. I never thought Benson was a party guy. Yeah, neither did I. In high school, I had a thick bush hair that grew up. Okay, so it went straight up, I guess. Math teacher told me I like. I'm sure that's look like a pine cone. uh, journey to the center of your mind. Oh gosh. Trying to think about that. That was Ted Nugent. Is that right? Was that right? After high school, I partied, but I never got wasted. Just old buzzed, okay? You're running the live. Oh, I'm running late. Oh gosh, you guys, thank you for telling me. I didn't even realize what time it was. With my wife, my wife right now is watching Chicago Med, Chicago Fire, and Chicago PD. Is that what's? I think those are the three that are on tonight. So when she's doing all that, she doesn't bother me, and neither does the dog. The dog usually comes to the door, and I can hear him kind of going across the, bounce against the door or whatever, and that kind of gives me a indication that it's time to end the stream. But tonight I didn't get that. So, also, guys, if you are new here to the channel, please hit the subscribe button to become part of it. We'll have the Orlando Guitar Show video coming up later, early next week. You'll see it. We'll have all the stuff out. You'll see all the fun guitar show dealers and all that fun stuff. We'll have all that going on. So definitely subscribe, and you'll know when it's all about to happen. And I will have another video talking about some other stuff coming up real soon. You like Tom Petty? Or that's a John Mayer version, or yeah, there's a lot of Tom Petty songs I can do, especially when the guitar's in tune. It sounds a lot better. I did like Tom Petty. I did. I'm watching AEW wrestling. Oh my God. Kevin Nash up there and Dale Torberg and Sting. I'm gonna leave here in just a second. I'm gonna actually go watch that myself, because we got they go off at 10. And if you're a wrestling fan and you do like AEW, MJF was on WDW today, I think it is. It's on YouTube. They did an interview with MJF, and he is actually kind of out of character from what he usually does. And they are talking Walt Disney World and Universal Studios. He's a big mark on the theme parks, as I am. So, Mudcrutch, yeah, the band out of Gainesville, the original Tom Petty band. Mike Campbell is a great guitar player. Absolutely great guitar player. What else? Yeah, that's my wife shows, Casey says. She likes all this Chicago stuff too. Yeah. It's funny, I have a friend of mine that's actually from that area. And I asked him, I said, do they go around and they actually film that stuff? He said, yeah. And he's a paramedic. He goes, yeah, half the stuff they do is not even close to being real. I don't know what, really? He goes, yeah. Because that's not the way it works. So it's kind of pulled the sail out for my wife. We were standing in line at Halloween Horror Nights, and he was telling us all this stuff about it. All right. What else we got here? Eric is getting out of here. Eric, thanks for sticking around as long as you did. And everybody else, I'm past my bedtime. Actually, past my AEW time. I got to go catch up. So instead of, since I don't have my rig the way it's supposed to be tonight, we'll have to do it this way.
You've been watching Randy's Guitar Attic on YouTube. If you like tonight's show, please hit the like and subscribe button. Until next week, so long from the Sunshine State.